Hi guys, it's Wednesday, April 22nd, which means it's also Earth Day. So hope you can get outside and enjoy Earth today. Let's go ahead and jump into what we're doing for our science assignments for today. So today we're going to jump into 2.3 and we're going to get part 1 and part 2 done. Now, both of these are referring back to this Harvesting Sunlight article that we read before spring break. So the first thing you might want to do is go and open that, because I know some of you did it a while ago and don't remember. So remember, it's in Classroom. If I go, when you get into Classroom, your stream comes up. I would go to Classwork. It was like 4, 8, and 9. This was, and then it was the Harvesting Sunlight document. And I already have it opened right here. Maybe. There we go. So it was this document, okay? It will, with hopefully your highlighting and comments on it in your summary. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Amplify 2.3, Part 1. So Amplify Chapter 2, 2.3, Part 1 is our warm-up. So it's real quick. Review this diagram from Harvesting Sunlight article and then answer the question below. So it's showing us the sun, the sunlight on the plant, and it's showing us that the sunlight has these types of light. It has gamma rays, X-rays, ultraviolet, visible light being our colors of our rainbow, infrared, microwave, and radio. Okay. Whereas the grow bulb, these bulbs that are special for growing plants, it only has visible light, the colors of the rainbow, and infrared, okay? The sun emits all types of light. A grow bulb is designed to emit a lot of the types of light plants need for growth and very little of the types of light plants don't need, okay? So the question is, how is the light from the grow bulb different from the light from the sun? Use the information in the diagram to explain. So use details and specific examples from here to explain that. I'm looking for probably most of you will do 2 sentences unless you do really complex ones, but I'm not looking for a whole paragraph here. 1 to 4 sentences should cover it depending on how you write your sentences. Okay. Then that was part 1. Before we get into part 2, I want to go over a couple of things and then we'll get into these other items, okay? So we have a key concept. So since yesterday you should have gotten in and you should have done this in the sim, right? So if you didn't, here's what we should have done. So in the sim yesterday, you should have shined the sunlight, clicked on the light beam, and what came up was the kinds of lights. And so what we saw was in the sun, it had the gamma rays, the X-ray, the ultraviolet, the visible light, the infrared, microwave, and radio. Well, isn't that what we just saw here too? Same thing, okay? Just showing you. Then when we shined the light bulb, we had visible light and infrared. So both have visible light and infrared, but only the sun also has the gamma, X-ray, ultraviolet, microwave, and radio, okay? So light sources can emit more than one type of light. Then we need to come back. Remember, I keep bringing back these waves. Okay, so the wavelength is the distance from one peak of the wave to the next. So from crest to crest, we can also do it from trough to trough. It's the same measurement, but it's one wave. So this wave right here has a shorter wavelength. There's less distance there. This wave down here, when we measure from crest to crest, we're going to get a longer distance. That's called a longer wavelength. Okay. Then we've also learned amplitude. Amplitude is how much it goes up from the rest position. So you can measure from this to the top, or you can measure from this section to the bottom, but that's amplitude. So notice this one has a smaller amplitude. It doesn't go as high. Bigger amplitude, it goes higher. Okay, wavelength again, from crest to crest. In both cases here, it kind of looks like the wavelength is about the same, but we're changing the amplitude here. All right, so here's our key concepts. different types of light then have different wavelengths. And this is what I was kind of introducing yesterday, right? So radio waves have a really long wavelength. That distance is going to be longer, whereas gamma rays are going to have really short wavelengths. These have the most energy. Okay, so gamma rays, if you've ever heard of somebody that like has cancer and is going through radiation, they're using gamma rays for that to try to help kill the cancer cells. So super powerful, something you don't want around all the time because it's going to kill your good cells too. Lots of energy. That's why they're so powerful. Okay, some of us might have had an X-ray done. Okay, these X-rays are super powerful. They have lots of energy. That's why they can go through all the soft, squishy parts on you, skin, fat, all the muscle, all that stuff they can go through, but they just can't go through hard surfaces like bone. And so then the light gets trapped in the bone, and then they take a picture with the machine that gets the X-rays, and that's how they get a picture of your bones in an X-ray machine. Okay. So, and then even our colors of our rainbow, which is everything we see, they have different wavelengths. So this purple indigo color is the shortest wavelength. Red has the longest wavelength. All right, now that we've learned all that, we're going to jump in to part 2 in Amplify. So you should have handed in part 1 here. That should be quick. Part 2, it is just asking us some guided questions from this harvesting sunlight. So you could have, if you forgot it, you forgot the article, that is understandable. It's been a while. Remember, you can have Amplify play it for you. It's right here. To press play.
Harvesting sunlight.
Okay. And then we have some guiding questions to answer down the side column. So answer these 3 questions. Wait, 1, 2, 3 questions, press hand in. Those are the assignments for today. So again, part 1 and part 2 on 2.3. You're using that harvesting sunlight article, remembering what it had in there. Okay. I want to remind you also, because I know some of you are filling this out as you go, I want to remind you how to check for my comments in Amplify. So remember, we're filling out this learning log in Google Classroom. It is an assignment. I'm going to show you where that is again. So this 420 to 427 learning log, when you click it here, it should have your name in front of it. This is the one for you to fill out. Okay. So if I open one up, so yesterday's assignment was out of 8 points. So like say you did it, but there's quite a few that got 3 out of 8. Okay, that means we had some stuff wrong. So we need to go back and look at the comments that I left you in Amplify. So how you can do that, there's a couple ways. So you could actually just go back to this screen, go back to your 2.2 and click on the part. And then you'll get that like greenish bar up here that will tell you what your score was. And then it will have my comments. Or over here in this, when we press the little hamburger over here, it says my work. I don't have it because I'm the teacher. Mine says classwork. And you can go find all of your graded assignments there. But remember, you're going to copy and paste any of my comments right here into the learning log. And even ones that are getting perfect scores on yesterday's assignment, I am making a comment that I do want copy and pasted in here. Remember, if you don't like your grade, say you're one of the people that got 3 out of 8, fix it, resubmit it. I'm always okay with that. Okay, so get those 2 assignments done for today. Be filling out your learning log. And then tomorrow, we're getting ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow, I hope you guys have your virtual Spirit Week stuff for today done. But tomorrow is the sports day. Wear your favorite sports jersey and safely go outside. Okay. Again, always let me know if you have any questions, concerns, comments, and I hope you guys have a great day, and I will check back in with you tomorrow. Bye.